Welcome to Graceful Healing Retreats, HP Marlena's page. Woo woo! Page channel. Today we're talking about the divine feminine journey. We will be having a everyone on this channel conversation regarding your divine feminine journey, how you're feeling right now. I will also be pulling messages that pertain to all the signs. If you guys haven't recognized, I started putting up divine feminine chats or divine feminine updates for each individual sign already. So I think about six of the signs are up. So make sure you look at that. They're not time sensitive. So just go ahead and enjoy that at your own leisure for your individual sign. Also, I would not just look at your sun, moon, rising in this case. I would look at all of the messages, because what I recognize is all of the messages are something that you might have dealt with, might be dealing with, you may deal with in the future. Not to mention, we have practically all signs somewhere in our chart. Practically. I mean, if you look at your birth chart, you have you'll see all kinds of stuff, So, ooh, hold on, what's coming out here? Whew, okay. So I'm going to start off with good morning, guys. How you doing? Thank you so much for coming. Who do we have here today? Hello, Yolanda. How you doing? Yolanda, did I say that right? I just wanted to come with you guys live this morning and talk to you guys. Hope you guys are feeling well. Actually, for all the signs this morning, or all the signs, how you doing? Who is this? Nalima, that's a pretty name. How you doing? For each sign this month, I put up 3 readings. I'm putting up 3 readings. So you already have your general reading for the month, and then I'm putting out extended love readings for all of them as well. So you should have your extended love readings out already, and your general readings. Good morning. Oh, how you doing? You hailing from Norway. I love that. Beautiful. Do I look shiny, y'all? I did just put some moisturizer on my face that I made over on Goddess Live last week. I think it was last week or the weekend before. So I made all this beautiful body products, and I was showing you guys how to make body products over on Instagram. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram, please go ahead and do so. Actually, this morning I'm going to be doing dream interpretations over there, so you can definitely get assistance regarding that. Personally, my dreams have been off the chain. I don't know about y'all. Have y'all dreams been crazy? I'm always talking about dreams on this channel, because I was led in many ways to my journey through my dreams. So I definitely believe wholeheartedly in dreams. Whew. All right. Well, I wish I could show you everything that's come out so far, but let's go ahead and get started. But I would love to discuss this with you. So if you have any questions, just definitely bring your questions up, and I'm here for you. But I just wanted to go live and talk to you guys this morning. You said, yes, very odd dreams. Well, what kind of dreams did you have? Like last night I'll have all these dogs. We'll have the black Rottweiler. We'll have like a Labrador. And literally last night, I even had like a little bull. Are you guys into dream interpretations? Like literally I had, and I don't want to say it was like a baby size bull. Like literally it was a bull that you could fit in your hand, like a small bull. And I was like, what is that? So I hope you guys are doing well, especially after, Thanksgiving, the holiday. I know everything was a little weird, so I just wanted to come live with some of you guys and talk to you, because I just know the holiday was kind of weird for me. I don't know about y'all. Was it weird for y'all? The holiday, not being with your family, or being with your family, or not traveling with your family. Was it kind of weird to you guys? Because I know for me it was. And I said, even a holiday, Christmas, is going to be even weirder. Did I say that right? Weirder. Okay, so let me just show you some of the messages that have come out so far. You say, oh my, but it was open and I was there. Did you say, what did you say? Hold up. Excuse me. Let me make sure I read that right. Did I read that right? Oh, hey, I love it. I hope everything is okay with that. Were you guys okay? Were you guys like protesting or something? What happened, Yolanda? I ain't trying to, was that in your dream? Because, when I read it just now, I was like, hold up, you was in jail, but you was with your mama. Is that in your dream, or was that what you were doing for Thanksgiving? You know, I read that kind of quick. So please verify that for me. Let me know what you meant by that. Thank you. So yes, so some of the messages that have already come out for you guys, it's around compassion. And then we also have right next to that responsibility. We were fine, just chilling. Yes, it was in a dream. Okay. Thank you. Because, you know, I was a bit hesitant to read it. And I was like, I ain't trying to put nobody's business out there, you know, because this is live and it's going to remain on the channel. But, okay, so you were saying in your dream. Okay, but you were together. Yeah, it's just that lockdown feeling, right? So it's like everybody's feeling like they're on lockdown. I feel you, yeah. I mean, and I think that's why this whole thing is kind of weird, you know. Were you meditating in the jail cell? Like, were y'all meditating? Like, you know, numb your, you know, what was y'all doing? Numb your whole day and get killed? What was y'all doing in the jail cell? Were y'all, you know, just talking, relaxing? I understand that. That makes sense. That's very, I mean, that's very intuitive. I mean, that's obvious what a lot of people are going through right now, feeling on lockdown, especially during the holiday. So let me just show you guys some of what came out. So we had compassion and responsibility. We also have here grief and justice. I love that. Oh, you said no, you came and went as you please. Okay, good. We have also grief and justice. And then we also have doubt, surrender, and then we have love. So this is the goddess deck, by the way, if you guys are interested. I think some of the information is below there, but the goddess oracle deck is what I'm looking at right now. But just overall, I can just tell you based off what I'm seeing here for the divine feminine. This is showing me that the divine feminine is still suffering with equality, justice. There is a level of understanding from the divine feminine to where they now recognize, or they're recognizing not only their power, but what they have to offer, and realize that it has not been an easy trip. You know, you take on a lot of responsibilities. You know, you have a lot of compassion for others, but there's a level here of sadness because of all that you've given, and all you're looking for is a, you know, an equal exchange. All you're looking for is appreciation. All you're looking for is love. You know, and I keep looking at this message here. I keep looking at this message. This is the message of grief. I hope you guys can see that. This is, look at that. Look, this is like you giving to the world, giving everything, you know, even bowing down to, you know, let me look at how I'm seeing this. This is like even giving back to your ancestors. This is like those people who have awakened. If you notice, there's the snake on the head here, which is talking about the Kundalini awakening here. Just going through the awakening, and you even have the snake underneath. So, but the way she looks in this message here is a level of sadness, to me, for lack of appreciation, giving so much. I mean, because what she's holding here is a coin. If you notice that, that's like a huge coin, right? It's even like the sun, like she's given her son even. It's like she's, wow. So this divine feminine message is deeper. So it's like, I give you everything of me. I give you all of me. And that's why the grief is there, because you've given so much of you. You've given an abundance of you, almost to a level of sadness, depletion. Wow. This is a very depleted energy that I'm feeling off of this message here. And I love that it's next to justice. We have Ma'at here. So it's right next to this justice, this balancing. It reminds me of the Libra spirit, that Libra energy of justice. This is balancing out the scales. You know, guys, I'm always talking to you about balancing things out. Like when it comes to the divine feminine journey, it's not about tearing down. And I always say this is not about tearing down the masculine. What it is about uplifting the feminine. So that means that as you're going through these changes, a lot of the times, unfortunately, you feel like it's them, or it's, you know, you want to point the finger at the other way. But really, this is about pointing the finger back at you. Which can you do for yourself to uplift you? What can you start doing, in essence, to better your life? What I mean by this is, like, for instance, you know, because of what we've gone through, we have doubt here. We have consistent doubt in our minds on what we can do, what power we're allowed to have. That's bullshit. Y'all don't want me to get real here, because I'm about to get real right now. I mean, it's starting to come up in me. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, my ancestors, Holy Spirit, ancestors, angels, and guides. I thank you for the messages that you provide to me for the Divine Feminine on this day. But they like to get me riled up, and they know when I get riled up, the truth comes to the surface. I'm just saying. But this is really about the level of doubt that's been placed upon us due to lack of appreciation and all that. Oh, good morning, Marsha. How you doing? Good morning. Yes. Because this is, to me, is the level of not only the level of conditioning that's been placed upon us, you know, as it pertains to our upbringing, as it pertains to, you know, TV, whatever, these perceptions of what you should be, and you're trying to live up to it. So instead of trying to live up to what other people feel as though you should be, you need to identify and attach to your own divine purpose. What is it that you feel deep within you that you're supposed to do, that you want to do? That's something in your mind, and this is mind, not your mind's eye. I'm talking about your mind that's making you feel fearful to even go towards that level of ... You know, it's something that it's like your upbringing, your conditioning, your body, this is the outward body, is in essence in fight with the soul purpose, the soul reason why you're here, the soul journey that you're on. It's like this fight between the two. What other people perceive you're supposed to be while you're here in this place called Earth, what other people place upon you as, you know, as it has to do with your so-called role. And that whole role thing, Lord, that whole role thing takes me on a whole nother tangent. You know, these roles that you're supposed to be playing, you know, who you're supposed to be. If you're a woman, you're supposed to do this, and you're supposed to cook and clean and be meek and mild and shut the fuck up. You know, all of these things piss me off, right? I've always been that child in the temple, in the church, or what have you, who was like, hold up, wait a minute. This doesn't make sense to me. Can you explain this a little further? Or can you tell me, you know, I always ask questions when it came to, you know, my raising. And at times at the age of 9, 10, 11, 12, I might call people hypocrites. Don't teach me the words if you don't want them to come out of my mouth. And yes, they were ready to slap me, but that's not the point. You know, but that's what they do. You know, people are conditioning you, like, ever since you're a child, to be what they want you to be, not to encourage you to be who you're supposed to be, who you want to be, who you want to be. Not, they want to encourage you and mold you to be who they want you to be, not who you want to be. Who do you want to be? Do you even know what that is? You see what I'm saying? Like, do you even really know what that is? What'd you say, Marsha? Oh, you like the Divine Feminine for Gemini? Yes, I put out like 5 or 6 of them, I think. So I'm going to do the other Divine Feminine readings, but this one here is for the entire collective. So just letting you guys know, this is for all the signs. So when it comes down to it, it's hard for the Divine Feminine. And I feel I feel the hurt. I feel the pain. I feel the struggle of wanting to be something, but you have everything around you trying to tell you something different, or you're supposed to be this way. You're supposed to be this kind of mother. You're supposed to be this way in the workplace. You're supposed to not want. Now, that's a big button pusher for me as well. You're supposed to not want. What the fuck is that? You're supposed to not want. So we have this level of doubt that is great within us. I hope you guys can see that. it's a level of doubt. So, and you have the horses here, which speaks to that forward movement, that action, the things you want to do, all the stuff that you want to do. You want to move forward, but then people are always trying to put their foot on your neck, wanting to hold you back so you can then make them feel better. Seriously? Really? I mean, if it requires me to sit down and shut the fuck up, I'm saying it like that because it's a running joke with some of me and my friends. Because a guy really literally told one of my girlfriends, like, shut the fuck up. And I was just like, that's crazy to me. Who's going to tell you to shut up? And shut up for what? You see what I'm saying? I mean, this is what I'm talking about. And so you get to a point where you're in essence feeling like you can't speak, you can't move, you can't take the actions you want to take because you have been conditioned to believe, because people have told you you're supposed to act and be a certain way. And so now all the things you really feel in your heart, is overwhelmed with whatever it is. It might be overwhelmed with joy, it might be overwhelmed with, what's coming to my head is a remembrance of another girlfriend of mine who, in essence was, listening to music, having a good time, got out the car and started dancing. You know how, you, before I let go, you might get out the car and start, you can't just dance in a car, you can do this, but you be like, hold up, wait a minute, you're like, I need to get up, I need to get out. So she got out the car and started dancing. She was like at the 7-Eleven or something, or like a little convenience store, and she's just dancing. And next thing you know, another lady, an old lady, came up to him, was dancing with her. They was just listening to the music. Her husband was pissed, and then I'm telling you, he made her feel lower than shit itself. And I've been working with her for years, and and what I was telling her, and she was like, well, maybe I shouldn't have got out the car. You see what I'm saying? That doubt comes and creeps in your mind. Well, maybe I should not have done that. But all he wanted to do was just squash her joy. I've been in that in relationships with masculines as well, where it's this intimidation for you to just be happy, for you to just be joyous. I've been in a car one time where, multiple times actually, where I've been in a car and you just might be singing, enjoying yourself. And then just because you are just in this place of just bliss, somebody just wants to come cut that down, cut it out of you just cut you down. It could be your walk, it could be your talk, it could be your head held high, it could be because you look good. Oh, she thinks she's cute. All these things. And there's nothing wrong with that. You should be cute. You should feel good. You should walk with your head held high. You should feel good about yourself. You should not have to doubt whether or not you want something. Is it wrong for me to want this? Like, come on. Like, we shouldn't have that. And if you have that, and I'm telling you, I have it too. I mean, we all have this to some degree, where it's like, oh, we shouldn't want or desire the things we want. We have this level of doubt. It's something holding us back. Lord. We all kind of have it in us because it's been placed and thrusted upon us. Does that make sense to y'all? You should be cute. You damn right. Yes, you should. You better stop playing with me. You should feel good about feeling cute, but I mean, it's okay. Why not? When you look raggedy, then they want to talk shit. You look like so-and-so. That's why I so-and-so on you. I mean, don't get me started with that too. Placing blame and all that. So it's like, no matter what you do, you're never good enough. And this is what I tell people on a regular basis. No matter what you do to please others, you're going to be chasing a carrot. If you're doing things to please others, it's a losing battle. Let me help you. It's a losing battle. It's not going to work. Every time you change, they will change like the whim. I'm telling you. And if my life is not a testament to it, I'm telling you, people change like the wind. Did I say it right? Change like the wind. And it would change on a whim. Whatever they believe today, it'll be something different tomorrow. Have you always chasing after something that you're not, don't want to be, whatever. You see what I'm saying? And so you just got to be careful about that. So this doubt here, it only stems from the fact that, and this is generational. Let me make that clear. This level of doubt within you, this is generational. I mean, that means that people before you, it might be your parents or whoever's been around you, they are placing doubt on you as well, because they feel doubtful themselves because it's been placed upon them. So now if you're trying to break this cycle of generation of feeling doubtful or feeling like you can't have enough, or you can't have, or you are not allowed to, rise to your highest height, or stand in your power, or look good, or feel good, or, and really feel good, feel good, that's deep right there. Feel good. Why is it so hard to just fucking feel good? Like, seriously. The message is today to surrender to that, to surrender. We're trying to get rid of this doubt here. And Yemaya is coming to tell you it's time for you to surrender, to really be in a place of love here. And it's all because it's just simply fair. Why does it have to be so hard to just be fair? Like, people just aren't good. Have you guys ever thought, why don't people just do the right thing? You might be talking to your masculine, you may be talking to other people around you who did you wrong, did you dirty, whatever it is, and you're just like, why can't people just do right? It's so basic, right? You're just like, why can't people just do right? And it's plenty of times the reason why is maybe they just don't have that innate in them, the innate knowing to just do the right thing. But that doesn't excuse them. Let me make it clear. Some people weren't taught right. Some people just don't. Some people I feel like are just born that way, like just to not, so-called do what's right. And so all of that to say, my point is that doesn't justify what they're doing. What it means is that you should not justify what you're doing just because they don't know what's right or wrong. You see what I'm saying? Like, you may feel like you're the savior, like you're supposed to be the one to heal them and help them and save them. And if it wasn't for you in their life, and they may say this, if it wasn't for you in my life, you make me a better man, you make me a better person, you make me a better that. Nah, man, I don't want that responsibility. No, that's a beautiful thing. That's cute. That is a beautiful thing. You have, almost putting you on a pedestal, like you make me. No, you giving me this responsibility to now be your barometer for whether or not you're a good person or not, or which that's a problem too, because now, they may feel like, okay, well, when I treat them good, or when I do this with them, or what have you, now I'm a good person, but they may not really be that within themselves. So that's a lesson they have to learn. All I'm saying is, so, you just don't want to enable somebody's lack, enable someone's lack. That's not your responsibility. You can have compassion all day. I love it. Compassionate on. But at the end of the day, it's not your responsibility to walk their journey for them, right? Now, if you're guided to do something for someone, I never, of course, you just got to think about the context I'm talking about. And I'm sure you guys understand what I'm saying. That does not mean for everything and everyone, but it means for the context where it's relevant for your life. Because there's a level of grief here because of overgiving. That's what I'm seeing here. A level of grief here for overgiving, doing too much, and it's not being appreciated. They're not giving back. They're not reciprocal. It's not reciprocated. You can love all you want, but if you're not getting that love in return, eventually you got to turn your faucet off, because you're pouring out till you're depleted, and then you're left with what? What are you left with, Divine Feminine? Can somebody let me know what time it is? I'm really not trying to make this long. I was trying to just come and talk to y'all this morning a bit, but this message, I'm loving it. But I have to go live at 10 o'clock over on IG, so I just wanted to, if you guys could just keep me up on the time. I got to leave here probably about 9:45 Eastern Standard Time. Y'all can help me with that. I appreciate it. But I just want you guys to just understand this. Understand that equality does not just come. It requires you to take action. Equality, justice, I just heard justice for all. That's not real. And in order for you to get justice, you have to fight for it. You know, it's 9:30. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, guys. How you doing? Ashe, good morning. Namaste. How you doing? You know, you have to fight for it. So if you're in a relationship, perhaps, where you are not appreciated, you know, where you are not able to be genuine with yourself, be your original self because of someone else, if you're not able to move forward, take the actions you're looking for in love, then sometimes you got to turn that faucet off. You got to just turn it off. You can't do it. You can't do it till you're depleted. Let me tell you something. People are attracted to your love, your passion. Again, this spontaneity, this love, this enjoyment, all of that. And when it's gone, they no longer want you around no more. But they're the ones who ciphered it. They're the ones who took it. They're the ones you gave it to. So this is what I mean when I talked about the beginning, your responsibility. What can you do? Stop giving it. You stop, turn it off. Stop giving it. No. You can get it again once you reciprocate it and, you know, you poured back into me. Like, that reciprocation is necessary. This justice is necessary. In the world of, you know, when it comes to your chakras, when it comes to everything, light and dark, all of it requires balance. Male, female, it requires balance. We've been in a patriarchal society for way too damn long, and it requires balance. So now it's time for the rise of the matriarch. Not just the rise, because the rise and matriarch been up, you know, for the longest, but the patriarchy came in and basically in that frame of mind, the disdain for the feminine, all of that came in to minimize the matriarch and ultimately flip the script and change all the doctrine and everything to make it look like the matriarch, the divine feminine, is not supposed to be in power, although the divine feminine is the one who births the world. I'm just saying, you are a portal. Literally, you are power. Divine feminine is literally power. You know, I mean, it's no doubt about it. You can't even fake it. You can't even, how you gonna twist that? How you gonna, you know, what's the journalistic twist on that to make that seem terrible? You know, you are power. You are born of power. You are power. So if you are power, how can somebody make you feel powerless? You're literally a portal. That is the energy that runs through your veins. That's the energy that runs through your womb. So how are you going to be powerless? Gosh, is that? You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the real is, it's terrible what's happened to the divine feminine over the thousands of years, and all because of love of the divine feminine, all because the love the divine feminine gave, it was taken advantage of. Recognize your power in your love. Recognize just that. That's simple enough. Recognize not just the fact that you're a portal, but what you present, what you offer to the world, that loving energy. Energy is power. People pay for power every day. Your bill, you get a power bill every day. You get every month, right? You get a power bill. You pay for that power, but nobody's paying for your power. You feel me? Like you are power, divine feminine. Literally. Like, no joke. Anyway, so let me just get you guys some ideas. Let me get you guys some advice. I hope you understood the message. Do you guys have any questions in regards to this message? Is this message making any of y'all confused? I would love to know. Does this like confuse you? Does it like bump up against some beliefs that you were taught? Does it bump up against if you bump it up against your upbringing, does it make you feel like she sounds crazy right now, you know? Or does it seem like, wow, okay, I kind of knew that, but she just validated that? Like, it just depends upon where you are in your journey, but definitely leave your comments here. I would love to hear your comments and hear where you are as it pertains to that. But the energies that came out for this reading is your crown chakra, your throat chakra, and then your yellow chakra, your solar plex chakra. This again goes back to this yellow chakra, goes back to the actions that you want to take, and you may be feeling some level of doubt. Again, that's what we need to get rid of. That is the hindrance here. That is the issue here. So I just want you to know that. This is giving me clarity and confirming what I'm, okay, good, awesome. I'm glad. You said, nope, makes sense. You validate when I'm going on my journey. Okay. Awesome. Good. And then we have the crown chakra here. Again, speaking to the power. Again, we're not just physical beings. We are a spirit. We are a soul. We have a soul within us. We are power within us. This is connected to the divine, to the ultimate God, to spirit, to your higher selves, to your angels, ancestors. All of that emanates from your crown. That's important. Your messaging that you're receiving, this messaging should outweigh the messaging of the world that you're in, the conditioning, the people around you that would lead you to believe that you're powerless is offset by this message here. And this message here should be the message you should be concentrating on, your crown chakra message. I'm going to get you guys a spiritual message as well. And then you also have the creativity. Let me tell you something. This creativity message has been coming out all week. And this creativity message specifically says it's about your imagination, your expression, your originality, and your passion. All of these things are squashed when you're dealing with certain people. And if certain people around you don't allow for you to be this, be creative, allow your passion to flow, to be your original self, then there's a problem. If they are intimidated by your originality, okay, about your, around your passion, there's a problem around your expression, how you express. And when I'm saying expression, I'm talking about from the heart of my soul, expressions of love, expression of disdain, expression of hurt, expression of your real. I'm talking about who you are authentically, your real emotions, your emotions that express how you really feel. If they got a problem with you expressing not only your love, but also the opposite, that which tries to destroy you, and you speaking against that, that's a problem, because your words are powerful. Not only is your body, not only is your second chakra, your womb, your portal, not only are you that power, but the power also emanates from your mouth. And I'm talking about deep prayer. I'm talking about mantras, whatever you want to call it, spells, whatever. I don't care what you want to call it, because to me, it's all the same thing. Let me make it clear. To me, it's all the same thing. When it emanates from your mouth and you're speaking with that gumption, that expression, that intensity, when the intentionality of it all, because the intentions are real. You can change anything. You can change the world. You can change who runs the world. Hey, I'm just saying. The intentionality is real. When you speak from your heart and it's real, sometimes you can't even hold it back. It's like a boom. And it's been holding, and you've been holding it in for too long, and then it just booms and comes out, and then people want to call you this, that, and the other because you let it out. It was the truth. One thing I can't stand is fear-based control. I cannot stand being muzzled in a way that, again, fear-based muzzling, because, oh, now you're a nag, and oh, you're a gold digger, or oh, you are this, because they're trying to control you by negative thoughts. There's a problem. You got to speak up for yourself, and there's power in that. Oh, I love it. And guess what comes out, guys? Truth. I love also that health came out, because health is a major part of this journey as well. Many times people don't realize a lot of disease really stems from many times your own being, what you're going through, your emotional well-being. You can literally be happy, and it can make you feel better. You can have chocolate, you can have love, you can have sex, whatever it is, and it will make you feel better. It will change your whole body structure, how you feel, all of that. All these things of joy help you. When you feel bombarded and constantly, and someone constantly has their foot on your neck and doesn't want you to express yourself, doesn't want you to be passionate, doesn't want you to accept what they want you to be when they want you to be it. Like, that's crazy, right? How they gonna tell you only can be this when they want you to be it? Anyway, it can minimize you, make you feel bad. I mean, I think I spoke to you guys before a long time ago in regards to just what I went through when I went through one of my divorces. I mean, both of my divorces, I went through an emotional change that affected something in my body. Like, one time I literally went to a neurologist because I was like, my memory's going bad. I don't know what's going on. That could be leading you to some level of dementia off of some straight up, feeling like a failure, feeling like a this, feeling like a that. all of that. And when I went, I was like, something's not right, you know. And they were like, well, you know, you're physically okay. What's going on in your mental state? What are you dealing with emotionally? Your emotional state really plays a major role in your life. And if you don't know, let me tell you, you better recognize. So if somebody is, I'm gonna just say it, fucking with you emotionally, then that can have an effect on your health. So if you don't know, let me tell you, it can. So be careful. So again, you may feel like, but I got to keep doing this and I got to do this for them and they need me. But is it to your own detriment? No. Do they need you to your own detriment? Is that okay? No. We also have truth here, harmony. So we have health, truth, and harmony. Okay. 942. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So this is where we're trying to get to, this place of truth and harmony. This is the life you want to live. You should be able to speak your truth and live in harmony. Be okay with it. So we need to release this doubt, anything that's holding us back, allow ourselves to really literally get where we need to go. And from a spiritual level, where we're trying to get is to truth and harmony. Let me get you guys some advice as I close this. I want to get you the Rebel deck. Where's the Rebel deck? Here we go. Let's just see what the Rebel deck has for us. And I'm going to also pull a love message real quick, too. Let me see. Ooh, okay. That Rebel deck came out quick, right? Wow. Wow. Woo! I tell you, I'm just good at what I do. Y'all saw this come out, right? I'm just saying. Look at this ish, okay? Look at that. That is beautiful. But look at both, how they're both kind of prostrated and bowing and how their head is, you know, look at that. Look at how their body structure is in both of these messages, you know, that balding up, that, and this is about releasing allegiances. See, the divine feminine, okay, I might go over 945, y'all. The divine feminine has always been, and it also depends upon where your upbringing is from and all of that, but has always been more loyal to others than to themselves. And this is the problem. This is the issue. Your loyalty, your allegiance to others have been outweighing the allegiances to yourself. Damn. Ooh, Lord. Y'all about to get me emotional because it pisses me off. You know, the reason why it pisses me off is because we're so, and I say we are so ready to be any and everything for everybody else than ourselves. Why can't we come up and show up in that same way for ourselves? And it's like you feel like, oh, but I can't do that for me. Huh? Yes, you can. And I'm not even like getting down on y'all. I deal with it too. That's why I said we. You know, I do that myself as I give a service to others. My whole life has been about being a conduit to helping others, not just divine masculines, everyone else but myself. I must say, I struggle with this as well. But that's why I also have to check in with myself when I feel as though, you know, if spirit is urging me to sit still, if spirit is urging me to sit down, not do something, I listen. Maybe on the second go round or the third go round, but I do listen eventually. But I'm just saying, so this has been a part of my life journey, getting to this place of realizing the value in oneself, right? The allegiance to oneself. Who should the allegiance really go to? You or me? They or us? You know, like who should they go to? When it comes to the rise of the matriarchy, it comes to the power, the divinity of yourself, of oneself, of the feminine. And it's really about your divinity. And that's why people have been, you know, placing footholds on you, trying to hold you back because they know about your divinity. Anybody who speaks negatively about the female, the divine feminine divinity, to me, you're speaking heresy. You know, like don't do that. Like, we're not going to do that today, you know. So I just want you guys to realize, and I want that to be a question that you guys look into. Definitely leave your comments below. I would love to hear your comments. Definitely make sure you guys thumbs up before you leave here. Also, go back and watch all your videos, share the videos, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That really helps grow the channel and get the messages out to as many people as possible. So I would really love your assistance on that. But that is huge. And I'm gonna have to come back and talk to you guys more about releasing these allegiances that you have to everybody else that are more important than yourself. That one's a deep one. I didn't think they was gonna go there before I close. I'm just saying. They know I gotta go live again. Y'all knew I had to go live again. I'm about to go live in a few minutes over on IG. I love you guys. Blessings, love, and light. I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Bye-bye.